fellow students and Mr. Bailey. Today I will talk about an important aspect of Australia culture and its history. Vorteke is described as when a male species spins a bottle of alcohol beverage up into the air so he can scull it back in one go to impress a wahine, in hopes that she'll be impressed and end up giving him some teke. That is why it's called a Vorteke. Now, even this basic fact is disagreed upon, and it is very evident that the meaning of vortekes have changed over time. So, in this video, I'm going to go into the history of Vorteke to answer the question, what does Vorteke truly mean, and has it changed in meaning over time? First historical proof, the definitive proof of vortekes is the Vortext, a book all about vortekes and their culture thousands of years ago. Despite preconceived thoughts around why Vorteke is so prominent in Australia and nowhere else, the Vortex was actually written by the Aztecs. So, this is actually evidence that the techie part comes from Aztecs and not from getting some techie. In the Vortex, there are four described methods of Vorteke sculling. Today there are only 3 known. But it could be implied that there are actually 5 altogether, because we don't really know if one of them is a triplet. Basically, there's evidence that vortekes were actually created in Egyptian times, but it's seriously doubted by some, and a lot of conspiracy theorists are saying that the Australian government added that in later as an update. Now, okay, yeah. You may ask, how did Vorteke get to Australia if it was made in Aztecs, and why did it die off all over the world everywhere else? So, basically, the Aztecs and the Aboriginals were well known to have a very kind and forefront relationship, sending letters to each other through the British Navy. So basically they just shared all of their concepts, and when the Aztecs got wiped out, then that's basically only where it was. If it was in Egypt, we don't know how it died out. The last thing I'll talk about is Vorteke masters. These are people or animals who have mastered at least 1 to 2 techniques of the Vorteke. Someone who's mastered 3 has never been seen.
And that's pretty much what you have to do to Vorteke. So I really hope this video helps you.
Or they go to Teke heaven and become a Teke god.
How?
Okay, thank you for listening, class, and Mr. Bailey. I hope you enjoyed and liked the sick Vortekes. Vorteke Master!